Hello, my name is Dylan Schualler, and today we're going to talk about the history of Taekwondo. This is for my storytelling lesson. So, the big question is, how did Taekwondo evolve from its ancient roots into a globally practiced martial art? And how has it influenced my own personal journey in understanding discipline, self confidence, and cultural identity? A brief introduction. Taekwondo has ancient roots. Many think it's just a modern martial art. However, it does have roots in Taekyon and Warangdo. The Warang of Warangdo is a group of young men who are warriors back in Korea, South Korea. Um, and these people were like in relation to the royal guards of South Korea for the emperors or kings. And this story briefly highlights the history of Taekwondo. It is intertwined with Korean culture, early influences of Chinese and Japanese martial arts. It's often looked at as like a karate kind of martial art. As you can see, while Rangdo has a code of conduct, there's six. Loyalty to the nation, which patriotism, respect, obedience to parents, faithfulness to one's friends, courage in battle, and avoidance of unnecessarily violence or killing. And then Tachyon over here to the right, that's just a little photo that represents kind of what Tachyon is. It's a very basic foot fighting martial art. Now, the birth of Taekwondo. This was a major event. In 1955, the name Taekwondo was officially coined by General Che Hong-hee. He sought to create a martial art that blended the ancient traditions with a modern system of techniques. He's also considered the narrator that would reflect on how global expansion of Taekwondo is. Modern day, it's more sports related, like WTF, which is World Taekwondo Federation. I focus more on ITA or ITF. It's the more disciplined style. It's more focused on self defense and etc. On the left, you'll see my father. His name's Kevin Schuwaller. He actually is a third Dan in Taekwondo. He's actually working on becoming a master. Mr. Dwight Kimbrell, who taught my father, General Choi Hong-hee, and then Grandmaster James Binko, who I am affiliated with. Okay, so Taekwondo's global impact, the legacy of Grandmaster Binko. Grandmaster Binko is a highly respected figure in Taekwondo world. You'll see his organization and himself are actually in many formal Taekwondo books, especially in the older ones. Like one from Grandmaster Keith Yates. His book of forms actually dictates and notes Grandmaster Binko and his affiliate. His ways of teaching go beyond the physical moves and break down the philosophy of the way of Taekwondo. He incorporates strong, mighty minds, bodies, and spirits. It's more of a way of life, not just a sport. It's a matter of life. Down here, you'll see a photo of him. He's actually executing a twist kick. So yeah, and then on the left, you'll see here's a little narration of his himself on his website, and then also below that is the actual International Taekwondo Association's headquarters website. So to me, Taekwondo as a personal journey, it's very very much of a way of life. I actually want to visit South Korea one day. Below my messed up hands, you'll see a jar of kimchi. The reason I put that is because it relates deeply to like the culture and actually my need to immerse in South Korean culture. I've recently made, I think, 5 or 6 gallons of kimchi. Right here you'll see me doing a side kick. Here's the 6 tenets of Taekwondo. This is integrity, perseverance, courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit, and victory. These are all the Chinese, or not Chinese, South Korean words, and then their transliterations right here. Here's just a little depiction of South Korea, so specifically Seoul. Here's a front kick, but yeah. Taekwondo and cultural identity. Taekwondo has become a bridge for me to connect with Korean culture and tradition. Through my dad and Grandmaster Binko's teachings, I've come to understand the deeper significance of Taekwondo, not just as a martial art, but again as a way of life. Learning integrity, respect, and humility. Though I'm not a black belt, I know it's not about being a black belt. It's about wearing it, being someone of honor and someone who has dignity and integrity, and understanding the responsibilities that come with actually being a black belt. Again, you have on the left kimchi. Right here, there's like a little bowl of meat and rice. This is called bulgogi, and it's actually a like liver with rice. It's a flavored liver. There's a black belt and then a South Korea stamp. So in conclusion, the continuing legacy of Taekwondo. Again, as I continue my journey in Taekwondo, I know that my dad and Grandmaster Binko have influenced me and will always be with me in my ways of Taekwondo. Both their wisdom, guidance, and values they've imparted on me will continue to shape my practice and the descendants after me. I now strive to not only be a better martial artist, but also a better person. Using the teachings of Taekwondo to lead the strength, humility, and respect that the world needs. There's too many people with arrogance, too many people who believe that they're the best. And honestly, having martial arts has shown me that you don't have to be the best. You don't have to be prideful to know what you can do. But anyways, here's South Korea with the flag, United States, and then Luxembourg. That's where my dad's side of the family originates. A sidekick executed, a bowl of rice, kimchi, and then over here to the right is a bunch of different people wearing different colored shirts. It's kind of a representation of like different cultures merging together, and that's kind of the basis of Taekwondo. General Choi Hong Hee, or what people call General Che Hong Hee, wanted to unite North Korea and South Korea, and it was very controversial. However, he united the world with Taekwondo. The main story elements, from my point of view, Taekwondo practicing, using the guidance of my dad and Grandmaster Binko. And then a really dramatic question, how has my journey in Taekwondo guided by my dad and Grandmaster Binko shaped my personal growth and understanding of discipline, culture, and identity? And then, what kind of personal growth and transformation I've experienced, and reflecting on these moments where both my dad and Binko had made a significant impact. Right here in the middle, you'll see someone flipping them. It's like a basis of Hapkido. And then right next to that is a reverse knife hand strike. But anyways, yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.